Surely you have seen how in films about Vietnam brave American soldiers cut through the skies of Vietnam, sitting in helicopters with open doors and dangling their legs. On one of the American forums people asked, why did Hueys always fly with open doors? Weren't the soldiers simply afraid that they could fall out of it? And there were Vietnam veterans who answered this question. Here is what Officer Patrick Holland answers. According to him, the doors were always open, firstly, for the convenience of handling weapons for shooters. Secondly, this speeds up leaving the helicopter in enemy-controlled territory, where every extra second could cost lives. And thirdly, it was the only, so to speak, air conditioner on board the helicopter. In general, many veterans noted that closing the door in the Huey is a bad idea since the floor of the helicopter was always in blood, vomit, and some other waste, and men at war in hot conditions smell far from violets. And the heat gave these smells their own special charm. Also, after landing, the soldiers wanted to run away from the helicopter as quickly as possible, which attracted the attention of the enemy. Sometimes the doors were completely removed from the helicopters. Interestingly, many veterans note that in their memory, no one has ever fallen out of a helicopter. Although now, when they look at these shots, it is difficult for them to imagine that they were once so reckless. And veteran Bolton notes that once, during a sharp maneuver of the helicopter, he almost flew down, but he and his comrade were saved by seat belts. Although he literally hung in the air, and I have read several such stories. Soldiers were literally on the verge of death. Well, if we summarize this moment, there was always a chance of falling out. Sometimes the doors in the Huey helicopters of the Air Force did close. As a rule, this was due to weather conditions, or when the helicopter rose to a high altitude, and it became trivially cold on board. Also, the command and the high-ranking officers flew with the doors closed. Well, let's say, it's their status. And what do you think about people flying Huey helicopters with the doors open? Please like and subscribe. There will be many interesting videos ahead.